Hi. So we are getting a snowstorm tomorrow, so I thought, well, I better get outside and get some moss because I want to make some more terrariums, and I need more moss, and I know it's not going to happen tomorrow when the snow comes, so I'm going to dig some up right now. So you can kind of see the big dirt areas where I've already dug up moss. That's what it used to look like, and then that's where my dig marks are. You can see, and it's just like that's the woods, and then that's where I dig, and then that's our driveway and that's our house over there. So it's just like basically right off the driveway. Anyway, so there's lots of like pine cones and stuff. So I'm gonna move all of this pine cones or what are these called? Pine needles. Pine needles, then I just move them all and then dig it up. So I just go like this. I probably should have got my gloves, but whatever. I don't need that much, so it's good for my hands, I guess. I don't know. So that's pretty fine. That's good. And then I just take my hands and start digging it like this. It pulls right up like that. So I just it's cold. It is actually pretty cold because it's been, so cold and snowy out. So it's not like in the summer. And then I have a bucket and I just put the moss in the bucket. So yeah, I guess I should have got my gloves. It's pretty cold. Whew! This is basically how I get it. And then it's like the base, like the base for the bottom part when we do the terrariums. So the succulents have something to root into. Oh my gosh, it's like all ice. I thought it was gonna come up a little bit easier than this because I don't think I've ever actually dug it up when it's been this cold out. It usually comes up, just peels right up, but it's all iced to the ground. Oh my word. Okay, well, I think I have enough. I didn't even need that many or much, so I think we're just gonna go with what we got. We got our moss, and so next step is I got an empty bucket. Chop up some succulents up here underneath the grow light, just different ones. I'm gonna make, oh shoot, I messed up. I cut something that I wasn't supposed to cut. Shoot. I cut something that was in a planter for someone. I made a C-shaped planter and I just cut one of the heads off of it. I accidentally cut the head off. Dang it. It's okay. I'll have to replant it. I gotta remind myself. I'm gonna have to make a note. So I'm gonna cut the heads off of some succulents here, the right ones that are in the grow pot or the grow tray, not somebody's precious thing for their party. Jeepers creepers. Okay, on to the next section of stuff to cut from. These ones are on the floor, and the reason why is because these are all from last year. So all these ones are pretty rooted in and established, and they're okay on the cement floor. But the ones that were just transplanted, or took cuttings and transplanted, we put those ones up top on the bench because they need to be off the cement floor where it's cold on the cement, and then they root in better up there, up above where it's warmer. So that's why these ones are down here. They can handle it right now because they're really established and don't really need it like the other ones do. Just getting all my moss ready. They don't take much moss, just a little bit like this. So I need 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, that's fine. So I'm gonna do these ones, which I've done before. You probably seen me do those ones. I'm gonna do 12 of those. And then I got these are kind of cool. I thought I might try this. So I don't think I'm gonna use the top. I think I'll just not use the top. And then I'm not sure yet because I've never done this before. It looks like I gotta clean it up a little. But put some moss in the bottom and then put succulents in there for like a terrarium like this. So then we'll have two different kinds of terrariums. So this will be like a set down one, and then this one would be a hang or set down because it's got a little thingy on it you can hang it. Okay, our glue gun's ready, so I'm gonna dump all these out. These are all the succulents that we just cut. Glue it on the bottom, and then put it in here, like that. I think I'm just gonna like speed up and make a whole bunch of these because I've showed you how to do those ones before, so I don't want to be too repetitive. But when I get to the next ones, which are this kind, I'll show you how we're gonna do these kinds because I don't know how to do these kinds. This will be a new experience, so this will be fun. My first one I did. We got these 12 types of terrariums done, so that's good. I put some cactus in some of them. Thought that was kind of something different, a little cactus. So this is what they look like. I have to go back through and clean off my glue, but so I just got done with them. I think they turned out kind of cute. There was one I put like a really cool different cactus in. I don't know. I'm trying to find it. Oh, I see it. This one right here. I did two cactuses. I did that one and that one. I thought it was kind of interesting. So, okay. So we got those 12 done. And now moving on to the next kind. Alrighty, I don't know what I'm doing. This is the first time I've ever done this kind before. So it might take me like a minute to wrap my head around how this is going to work. But we will learn together, I guess. Got a whole bunch of glue on the bottom. And I'm just gonna see if this works. Press it down. Okay, so far so good. All right, now we got a little base to start with. And I got glue all over. I started laying down craft paper on my table because I spent so much time with a flathead plier going like this and scraping off the glue off my table. So I've been laying this down and it helps a lot. So anyway, okay, so we got that. Now we have to decide. I think I'm gonna go with like a taller one on the side. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Just stick it down in there. Okay, I'm gonna lay it on its side while it's dry in a sec, while I find my next one. Man, that was pretty big. So I want to do some Mother of Millions. There are some little Mother of Millions ones. I wanted to put those in because they grow really good, and I think they would be good in here. I gotta try to figure out, because my other ones that I was doing, the this kind, you're like on a height thing, you know, it's just tiny, it's just little, so you have to be careful on the space in there because not everything will fit. Now these, on the other hand, you have a lot more space up top because they're taller. It's just going to be a little bit different. I'm not used to these yet. And I didn't really cut a lot of tall stuff because I was so used to cutting for the other kind that I'm not used to cutting for short ones. I don't think I like this stem. This jade is too big. I gotta cut it down. I don't like how it's filling out. I just cut off a stem of it. And I think I might put it here too. Jeez. Okay, well, so far I don't know what I'm doing, and this is not going good. Okay, I'm pulling this one out. Okay, I'm starting over. I gotta start over. I don't like what I did. I don't like this one. It's too big. I think I can still use the moss though. And I'm just gonna pull these off and still use the moss. I'm gonna clean this up. Let's try that again. I just got it cleaned up. So we'll start again with our moss. So obviously these ones are a lot different for me to do because I've only done those smaller ones, and they're totally different than how these are going to operate. So I kind of am going to have to figure this out as we go. And I got glue on the side there. Look at that. So that's nice. It wipes right up though, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing. So we got our moss done. Now I got to figure out how to go about this. So I can't do tall ones. Like, remember we tried this and I didn't like it. So I'm gonna go with this one. I wonder if I should do something like skinnier, like, you know what I mean? Like something like that. Okay, let's try that. Let's just see. And I'm gonna start on the end, or start on the side, I mean. Okay, we're good. We're doing good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Glue everywhere. Okay, now I'm going to kind of add to that on that. So I'm going to keep going with that because that seemed to work out okay. The taller, skinnier ones for now. So that's kind of the same thing, a little blue one. So we're going to keep doing this and put it right next to it. Yep, okay. I think we're getting there. I think we're learning. Now what about something like this? This is cool. Yeah, let's try it. Let's put it next to that green one, I think. Oh, one of them just fell off. Okay. We'll put it right next to the green one. And I can't really reach my hand in there very good as the other ones I can. Okay, so far we got 1, 2, 3 in the heat. See the heat? It makes it warm right now because of the glue. That's interesting. The other one didn't do that. The other kind doesn't do that. We'll see if it goes away. Let's try this one. It's kind of in the same family as that pinkish reddish one we just put in there. Oh, wow, that really takes up the room. These kinds, I don't think they're gonna work as good. We just need like the taller stuff. Oh, you know what we should put in there is cactus, because that's kind of tall. Let's try that. Oh my goodness, this is a lot different than the other one. You can't really see it because the light down here is not that great. I think just one more. You know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to try to put one of those heads in. Why not, right? Jeez, I don't know if that's gonna work. Maybe a little bit smaller one like this. Let's try this. I don't know if this is gonna work. This might backfire, but might as well try and see, and then we'll know going forward. Oh yeah, see it got on the side, the glue going down, but that's okay. I can scrape it off. You know how like when you're first starting to learn something, it's a little overwhelming. This is how I'm feeling right now. Like I don't know what I'm doing, and that's what the top looks like. I gotta clean up the glue, but okay, well, I'm gonna let it set and see if that from the heat goes away. I'm assuming it will, but I'm not sure. I did too, the one we did, and I don't know. And then this one, and I'm assuming all that condensation will go away, but what I was thinking was, what about if we did like more moss in the bottom, like to make it taller? You know what I mean? Like instead of just doing like a little layer, what if I did like that much moss? Then I can reach better up here. So I think I'm just gonna try that and see what happens. So I'm like taking a whole bunch of moss, like double the amount I would, putting it on top of each other, and then we're gonna set this down in there and see if this will work. I know this is like a lot of moss for that container, but I don't know. We'll see. Interesting. Okay. So then it's like filling half of it up with moss. Okay. Now I'm gonna try to do the same thing and see if it's easier. I don't know. To reach, you know, down in there, or how it looks. Or, you know what I was thinking too, it might be kind of cool just to like do one head in there. It's kind of pretty. So, oh shoot, it's stuck. I probably should have researched this before I'm making a video of it, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna overthink it anymore. I'm just gonna put in three things. So I just put in that one, that's one, and I'm gonna put in this one. I think I'm just overthinking it and scared and nervous, and you know, like I don't know what I'm doing, and like, okay, never mind, this is not gonna work, I'm not gonna do this, you know, and I don't want to give up. I want to see if I can figure it out, but I think that's gonna be okay. So we just put 3 in, 1, 2, 3, and we put more moss in, and I think that's okay. Just thought of this idea. What if I put some dirt in the bottom and then put moss on the top? Can you do that? And obviously I'm not gonna do any glue, like a layer. I gotta get the pine needles out, but yeah, let's try it. Let's try it like this. Oh, I'm gonna try something different again. I got old moss that's like super dry, not the stuff that we just got earlier this morning, but it's like bone dry. So I got really dry dirt, really dry moss, and I'm just gonna push it down in there, no glue. Like that. Then I'm gonna glue the succulents, excuse me, down in there. Okay, cool. So it stays. That's good. I think I might have to redo all these if this works. We'll see. I'm hoping it works, because I was like, I don't know what to do. The glass is all fogging up. That's not gonna be good. So I'm just gonna, it's a lot easier too when you can reach the bottom in these instead of having to go all the way to the bottom because you can't reach, you know. So I'm starting with 3 big things, and then I'm kind of like adding around it as I go by what I think it would need, what colors and stuff. This is gonna, I think, take me a little while to learn the difference and how to do these because they're different than the ones I usually do. Okay, so that's cool. That little condensation is just from the glue. That'll clear up, I know that. But, I don't know. I definitely like these better. I think these are better. So I did that one. See all the condensation? I'm not sure if it's gonna work. 1, 2, I've done 5 of them. And I'm not like extremely happy with any of them. Our dehumidifier is running, and like right here, there's air blowing out of it. So I put these ones in front of it, hoping that the, the white stuff, water on the glass will kind of clear up. So I'm not sure if it will clear up or not, but I thought, well, I'll put them in front and maybe they will help a little bit. So I'm gonna come back to these later and see if that helped at all. We shall see. Well, that was quite the learning experience, I guess, with those new types of terrariums. So I don't know if it's going to work or not. We'll see. Maybe in a few hours when I check them and see if the condensation, I think that's the right word, condensation, goes away. We will see, but I don't know. So right now I'm just going to tie these ones on, a little thingy on there. And then I will be back with an update in a few hours, and once we check those ones that we put in front of the dehumidifier. And like a few hours, and all that wet stuff on the side went away. So that's good. You can see the glue a little bit through there, which I don't really like, but it's better than the water. So look how clean they are now on the outside. No condensation at all. Thank God. So setting it in front of the dehumidifier worked. So good news. Thanks for bearing with me on my learning process today. That was a learning process, I guess. So okay, well, thanks for watching, and thanks for helping me along on figuring out how to make these things. All right, have a great day. Bye.